Right, so back on board the Ragnarok. We'll have a quick Sorcerer's Citadel back in Esther. We'll get around to that. Maybe as a chicken? Nah. What's the plan? The plan is to go down the Deep Sea Research Centre. It's going to require, I think, just coming back onto the bridge, but we'll talk to everyone while we're up here. I hope it's not Renoa. I wasn't paying attention. You know where we're going? Yes, down. We want to drop down back into the research centre. Can we land? Alright, now we got ourselves re-equipped with no encounters. So at least this first part will be okay. There's a save point there, just in case. But the reactor that was here has now blown up into a tree. So we're going to go down here. Obviously sticking with our blue team. Fishes! Fishy, fishy, fishy. Okay. So, Deep Sea Research Centre. I'm gonna ask them what they're looking at. Nope, alright, no one's gonna say a thing. There's a terminal buried beneath the rubble. It's still functional. Level energy system. Steam pressure at 20. Possible to reach. Explain the situation? Sure. Six levels of the tower connecting to the bottom of the ocean. Difficult to access the path, but by using steam pressure, we can get down to the site. We're currently at 20 out of 20. Depending on the energy amount. Do not forget to save the amount for the bottom. Okay. Select energy at next level. Reserve. Alright, so we're forced to use 4 of the steam pressure to unlock the door to number, well, 2nd level. That is fine. Opening door to level 2. Okay. It's getting steamy. Okay. There we go. Now, if I remember correctly, you can get away with just using like 1 current steam pressure. How many will we use? 1. Sure? Sure. Opening door to level 3. Yeah, if I remember correctly, you can get away with just using 1 per level. We are bringing Zell with us. Oh, apparently we bounced off the edge there, because that's not the way we want to go down. Quite calming. Is there... That's a door to that. Oh, there we go. Steam pressure. How much will we use? 1. Opening the next door. There are fights in this area, but obviously no encounters. I don't remember the fights being anything interesting. At least nothing that I've ever bothered with. So next one. Give me 1 more. Wow, it's taking a while. Okay. And 1 more. Are we sure? Yes. Opening the door to level 6. Not exactly a door, it's a lift. Come on guys, get on, we're going down. It's supposed to be level 5, but there was a 9 on the wall there. Alright, and now this is where Zell comes in handy. Zell's pretty good with machinery, isn't he? Let's let him do stuff. They call him the Machine. This must be it. This has to be it. This is it, right? No, this ain't it. There's steam coming out of places. Yes, I noticed that too. Okay, let me think. This has to be it, right? I never should have asked. Yes, you should have, because it saves us. And the last resort. Hit it. And there we go. Opening door to the excavation site. See? Oh, there you go. As long as we're in, yep, it's all good. Now this next area is where no encounters means nothing. Because in here we have fixed encounters. So, fixed encounters wise, do we want mad? We'll keep treatment on actually, because there's some things that can do some stuff and we're not going to be mad rushing. Level down will get us through most of this area, but no encounters is irrelevant. So, what do we want instead? We could go for speed, just extra strength, extra magic. Are we drawing anything down here? There's meteors. We might be able to draw meteors. Ooh, that would be quite a difficult thing to achieve, and quite dangerous to achieve. We're not going to be mugging anything. Let's keep the stats up. In that case, is there... We want the magic nice and high. Ooh, Renoa doesn't have any magic things. Let's call up the shop and buy Hypnocrown magic. Okay. And who are we going to give that to? Who's equipped on Renoa? Does it actually tell us? No. Renoa has Leviathan. Does Leviathan have room? No. She also has Carbuncle. Does Carbuncle has room? Good. Alright. So they've all got over 100 magic. Right, level down will take us through most of it. I want to put level 1 up on. Alright. First of the random encounters, we're going to face Triface. We've already fought these before, we've taken the pains and flares that it has, so we can just level it down and kill it. It won't be too high a level to start with anyway, probably level 20. Down by 11? Down by 20? Jesus, it was level 40. Does that mean things down here are a higher level than we are? that could be interesting. But regardless, with level up and down, we'll level down most things. And when we get to later, the Ruby Dragons, we should be able to get meteors from them. That will be quite powerful. But dangerous, because it's quite far down, and if we mess up, we end up having to restart from the very beginning again, and I don't want to have to do that. I wonder if running from these encounters will get us past. Can you just flee from every single encounter on the way down? I don't see why not. Maybe I'll try it on the next one. I know, it doesn't really make for a good playthrough if we're going to run from things. And you know, a little bit more AP doesn't hurt. Down by 16. Stuff down here is a lot higher. What's the next bit? The next bit is... not sure. I'll recognise the bit with the Ruby Dragons on. You can refresh the areas. They're fixed encounters, obviously, so that you always get fought on the same part of the screen. And if you leave the area and go back into it, you will respawn those fixed encounters. So although there's usually only 2 per area, I think, you can fight them over and over and over again just by leaving the area and coming back in. Which is a great way of stocking up on things. For example, you can sit here and stock up on 100 curse spikes from the Tri-Faces if you wanted to. We don't want to, so we're going to move on. Is this... what's in this area? Oh, these dudes. The little imps can cause berserk. That could... oh, Zenitsu can have a drink. Slightly annoying because it means I'll be gaining XP. Well, more accurately, enemies will be gaining XP. I don't need levels. Oh, cells 24. Curse spikes. 9 AP. Level ups. Want to avoid leveling up. How did Cell get up to level 24? What the... literally on the exact same spot. I'm guessing that's what happens when you try and flee. Oh, we got a Tri-Face. What's a Tri-Face doing down here? We've got all the pains and flares and stuff like that, so it's not a bother. Those lovely speed junctions coming in. Oh, is it going to do poison gas? I don't know, it flashed by really quickly. That is poison gas. Oh, what's she going to affect me with? Silence? It's level 4. Oh, I'm blind. Blind persists, doesn't it? I'll have to cure that blind. I suppose I could have just used the treatment on Zell, but never mind. Alright, let's remedy that while we have chance. Carry on. We should face another blue dragon and imp. There we go. Is Odin going to handle this for us too? No, he is not. Oh, there's Confuse, which we're perfectly fine with actually. Won't work. Couple of level downs on the blue dragon. That will reduce the amount of XP we're getting. I think if you level up the imps you can get holy off them. Possibly. Not sure. That's not where I get holy from, so... Downplay 8 wasn't really that high level to start with. You miss. You're not even blind. Down that goes. Dragon skin, curse spikes, handy stuff. Oh, and Doom Train learned Dark Side. I don't think anyone's really learning anything interesting, so... I'll leave Doom Train to carry on with, most likely, Summon Magic. Oh, so we get to fight these guys 3 times. Not that big a deal. A Berserk? I'm kind of okay with that. As long as we get to level them down enough to reduce the chances of leveling up. Missed. They've got really good evasion, haven't they? A blind? Well, that could be annoying on Renata. Not so annoying on Zell. Level down. do not want your experience. No, it hits really hard in Berserk mode. I would assume they all are hitting pretty hard by now, actually. Yeah, it fell over. Berserk's a positive debuff, really. Some stuff, 9 AP. Let's move on to the next area. Ah, this should be the area with ruby dragons. If it is, this is where I'll need to do some work. Oh, it's Bahamut. No, wait a minute, does Bahamut have it as well? Bahamut may have Meteor as well. Let's have a look. Regen, Tornado, Flare. We've got all these things. Let's level it up once. Regen, Tornado, Flare, good things. Am I going to see a meteor in here? No meteor. Definitely no meteor there, right? In which case we shall level it down. Level down by 42. I just leveled it up to 84. That could have really hurt. Let's drag it back down. One more for luck. I think you might be able to get meteor stones from it, like a drop or something. You can definitely get, is it called Barrier? I don't know. But it'll give Quistis Mighty Guard. Considering I've leveled this down, I doubt if it'll drop it, but... And I'm not mugging at the moment, so... In fact, considering how long this has taken me so far, probably gonna cut out bothering with a lot of the extra things, as with most of the other playthroughs that I've done. Gets towards the end and kind of don't really bother about the extra stuff. Of course, I've got to go down and get Eden, at least get all the GFs. After going down and getting this. Why isn't this dying? Seriously. Alright, Zell is doing like no damage. Why does Zell do no damage? Oh, finally dies. Wow. He is tough. AP for it. Alright, means we're gonna have to fight another one. Got a feeling there might be one more as well. Let's really level it down because that last one took forever to kill. At like proper level 0 kind of thing. It should be like nothing. Right, that'll be level 2, won't it? Right, level 2, it can't take that much to kill it. Interesting why Zell is doing so much less than Renoa. Why is his damage so low? Seriously, that's like half. Oh. He only has 2 slots for abilities, doesn't he? And I prioritised HP and magic. Because I want to be able to draw meteors while I'm down here. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I'm guessing Renoa has 3 then. I wonder if I've got any other... I could use the Rosetta Stone. If I use a Rosetta Stone on... What does Zell have? Does Doom Train and Bahamut have extra ability slots? If that's the case, then I can move one over to Zell. Even at level 2, that thing took forever to kill. Cerberus has ability times 3, yeah. Alexander has ability times 3. Doom Train does not. Bahamut has ability times 4. So Bahamut's on Squall. Alexander's on Renoa. Cerberus. It's Carbuncle. If I move Carbuncle over. Since Alexander, or I can just move Alexander over to Zell. No. Have to be Cerberus, but that would be... No, Cerberus is fine. No, because Cerberus has a speed junction. Shit. Yeah, the only way to do that would be to swap Cerberus with... Whoops. but that means I lose the... Now I've lost the magic percentage. Whoops. I need... Fuck. In that case, I should probably move Bahamut over. Move Cerberus back. That had... Where'd the magic go? Fuck's sake. It's really hard to balance it out unless I've like gone through all the trouble of... More likely to receive rare items, or do I want to really buff up his strength? Don't want to mug, don't care about the bonuses. Let's put that haste back on, double check our bollocks. Right, that's back on. Cerberus. HP, strength. No magic. Alright, I need to... Oh. Right, now I need someone on Squall to be able to pick up magic. Maybe Diablos will have space. Yeah, Diablos will have space. What? Not junk shop. I have no idea why I'm going all over the place. Throw Diablos some magic percentage, sure. HP strength and magic. HP strength and magic. HP strength and magic. Right. I sorted that out. Probably gonna have to fight another Bahamut now. I might not need to level up, considering everything here seems to be over level 30 anyway. Yeah, I might not need the level up ability. I mean, I can always just risk it and take a you know, take a guess at it, because Squall having item ability will help out, especially if Zell and Renoa both go KO, in which case I'll need obviously a Phoenix down to revive them. Zell hitting much nicer. Everyone hitting much nicer. Right, so after Behemoths, it's either Iron Giants or Ruby Dragons. I've got a feeling Ruby Dragons are going to be the last one. A, they're the one I want the most, and B, they're probably the strongest.